leave that up there until I share.
Need a haircut.
I said we're live.
I'm always live. That's me. Shoot.
Oh my God. All the way live, all the way live. All righty, all righty, all righty. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, how was your day, Javon?
It was good, man. I got my first client training. I've been training for a week already before I even popped out with this business, this company, brewing company. I've been training for about a week now, so that's what I was doing this morning. It was great. He got it in this morning.
Um, how are you? First of all, welcome. Founder, creator, owner of Off the Leash Athletics, Javon Williams. Um, you are in the Killeen, Texas area. However, you will train, hold people accountable, whatever they need from a distance, correct?
Yeah, I could do that for sure.
Okay.
Daily.
Tell us a little bit about your services.
I offer one-on-one training for ages 5. I'm starting at 5. I ain't going no lower than 5. 5 to
No
5
lower.
to 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. It doesn't matter how old you are. I can help you in any way you need. I've really been doing this for like, this is a build up of like 4 years for real. Honestly, 4 years of stuff. Offering one-on-one training, personal training, mobility training, plyometrics, strength and conditioning, injury prevention. Really, I have a hand in a whole bunch of different things. So there's not really a sector of the fitness industry that I can't get into.
Mhm. What does it take? What qualifies you to be certified?
Well, honestly, you could start if you know your stuff. You could start training anybody,
Because
anywhere.
you
Like,
did that.
yeah, I was just training for nothing, doing just giving out tips that I've learned and researched over the years. And I've had you was one of my trainees. I got you right. You flourishing now, going to the
Yes,
gym and everything. You wasn't even going to the gym at first, and you don't even have to go to the
exactly.
gym to get a workout. So I've been doing it for a minute. I lost my train of thought that fast. What was the? I
You
did
know
lose my
what?
train of thought. I'm
I'm,
rambling.
I'm,
I'm
I'm
rambling
glad
over here.
I'm glad you said that because you have a full life, and a lot of us make excuses about not finding the time to work out or being tired. And you leave no room for excuses. You get in what you have to get in your day. Like they say, we all have the same 24 hours.
Yeah.
What would you say to someone who just cannot get it together? There's one thing after another. And life just throws life at us. Where they say
You're
life
right.
be
Life is
life.
life be life,
Yeah.
and life is crazy.
Yeah. What
Uh,
would you say?
what would I tell somebody that just cannot get it right? I would tell them to find a reason, and then there's also health benefits on that also. So you want to, if they're going in a path down a path that they don't want to follow, and they want to change it up, they got to really put it in their mind that it's time to switch it up, switch my lifestyle up, and get right. So I would tell them, find a reason. I have a few reasons myself, my children, my family. I want to be the example. So that your why is the reason why you're doing it. Once you drill that into your head, too, the roof is off. The roof is off. It's limit.
Yeah. The
You can do
leash is
whatever.
off. The leash
Yeah,
is off.
definitely. The lease is definitely off.
And And you know, the day before a holiday, 4th of July, people on the grill, you know, eat, the whole potluck, family and friends gathering. Nobody wants to hear anything about losing weight or getting in shape. Not today, not many days. What can you tell someone? They're going to go off the wagon. They're going to fall off the wagon tomorrow. Most people, they'll call it a cheat day or just this one day. But one thing about those cheat days, they can lead to another cheat day and another cheat day. How do you have the discipline to, I don't believe in that in moderation stuff. Some people do. What would you say?
Nobody's perfect. First off, it's not. It's not. Nothing's perfect. Nobody is just. You have some now. You have some out there that will they strict diet, but nobody's perfect. They'll slip up every now and then. Shoot, I eat. I'm not really on no strict diet. Now you're a vegetarian and you just eat
I'm not a
fish, right?
vegetarian. I just try to eat clean. I try to
Okay.
eat, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I try to eat as clean as possible because I still love my food. I love a good burger still, and I know people are against beef. I stay away from the pork. I just eat my vegetables. I drink water. It's real simple stuff that just cutting
Fruit,
back.
fruit.
Oh
Do
yeah,
you,
fruit every day for sure. That's the first thing I try to put in my mouth. That's the first thing I try to put in my mouth. Fruit every day for sure. I think the boys ate like 2 apples today.
that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. What did you notice? Because you were not a big fruit eater.
Mm-mm, I wasn't for sure. I was
So
not. And this was
what?
deep into my career too, doing this. This was deep into my career. I'll eat fruit, but not on a daily like I do now. It's just
Yeah,
an energy for sure. It
there
gives
it
off a
is.
different energy, makes me feel lighter. It just it makes me feel good. It's like water almost. Like you
Mental,
said, most food is water. Yeah.
mental
Mm-hmm.
also. And I think one thing people don't understand about fruit, you mentioned water, you can eat your water. With a lot of fruits have a lot of a high water content. And being hydrated is what helps your overall body and health and,
Mm-hmm.
and mental. I think that's the one thing we don't we're not hydrated. We don't stay hydrated. Not that's not just water, but getting the right minerals and all of that. The balance of minerals in your body, the right
Exactly.
nutrients. Yeah. So you have to do a little bit more than just drink water, but coconut water is like the next best thing to getting that water supply and the nutrients and
That real
staying
deal coconut
hydrated.
water.
Yeah, yeah. Do you like
Yep.
coconut water?
Oh yeah, I do love it. I was drinking the at first the one that came in the box until we found the one that comes in a nice little bottle. It's a little expensive for
The
sure, but yeah.
organic. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's the real
organic.
deal. So it's red
Yeah,
tint to it, and I like that one. I ended up liking that one better
yeah.
anyway. Actually,
Okay, Javon, share again how someone can get in touch with you. I have your number at the bottom. You're in the Killeen area. A lot of people might be hesitant to just reach out and call you. They may not know what they want. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know I want to do better, I want to feel better, but I don't know. How can you help me? Or they may be thinking that you can't help them.
I'm gonna find a way if I can't. I'm gonna find a way. We gonna get it together. That's a big step, man. Coming into the fitness industry, that you want to get your life right. That's a big step. That is a big step. That's why it's a fitness journey. It's not a trial. It's not something you do for a little bit. It's a lifestyle for sure. In order to keep up with what you gain when you start, you have to. It's like a bike. You got to keep going. It's like gears. If you keep oiling them gears and keep them nice and geared up and oiled and fresh, they're gonna keep going and going and going. As long as you take care of your body, it will take care of you. So the
That's
fact that
good.
they want to start, that's already 1 foot forward already. So
Yeah, yeah.
that's the hardest part is getting somebody to start, and then the next part is getting somebody to actually commit. So the start part is they want to start. So the mental is there. The mental. it takes a while to get there, but the gears are already trying to turn already. So
Exactly.
once you
Exactly.
start, once you start getting up out of there and realizing they're gonna start turning and turning, then they're just gonna be, it's a wrap
They
then,
do.
because
And when
it's a wrap.
and when you start seeing the results, and you know one thing about you and off the Leash Athletics, um, your presence, just having you a part of their life, and I speak from experience, even though you are my son, your presence made me want to do better. Even before the live, I did 100 jumping jacks because I'm
I
serious.
just got back from the gym. I'm still a little sweaty still. I just got back not too long ago.
So you hold people accountable. I can't explain it. They would just have to talk to you because you naturally inspire. You naturally pull that. You make them want to take the leash off. You will give them a desire to want to do better.
Hmm.
Yeah. So whatever that is in you, it just comes natural. A lot, like you said, a lot of people don't have it, but even trainers have to motivate themselves. You don't always feel like going to the gym, right? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of days where I don't feel like going. And I ain't ashamed to admit that some days I do skip too. I don't go. I'll do something at the house. Like when I know I'm supposed to be going to the gym to lift weights, I'll stay home and bust out some push-ups. I'll bust out squats. I'll do a little home workout. Just, you
But
can
you
get it
do
in.
something.
Oh yeah,
But you
yeah.
do something.
Every day is something. I always say your body will tell you when you need to chill out. And I think I got that from you, I think. Your
Yeah.
body will tell you when you need to stop. So I'm the type to just boom, 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 boom,
Oh
smash,
God.
smash, 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 smash. And
Oh
then
gosh.
I'll just stop. But now I'm chill out now. I'm turning 30 this year. I'm learning more every day. So I'm trying to reserve the tank still. So
Yeah.
it's good to get your rest. I always say rest is good. And you don't want to overwork your body for sure. But to stay consistent, man, like you said earlier, once you start seeing the results from putting in the work, it's just mind blowing. It's like,
It
man,
is.
I can achieve anything.
It is.
That's
The
from anything.
mind, your mind is just more powerful than we give it credit for. The things that you can accomplish. But you know what I always say? It starts within with what you put in your fuel tank. Just like I
Mm-hmm.
was talking about, I use high octane gas now. I don't know why I was using that. I don't want to call it trash gas, but my car runs differently. I have a 2011,
So
and
you putting that 98 in there. That
I'm
90.
putting 98 in it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it runs. It's not running perfectly, but a lot of issues that I was having, I'm not having those issues now. Whereas the same as my body, a lot of
That makes
issues that I
sense.
was having because I'm putting high quality foods,
Exactly.
yes, ingredients
Exactly.
in my body. You guys, it makes a difference. So
100%.
yes, it's just you have to start somewhere though. And you always say you can't ride the fence. You're gonna ride that fence in the beginning,
Oh
but
yeah, you're gonna be jumping back and forth, forth and back, but in the end, you gotta make a decision. You
you
can't
gotta
just
make a
dabble.
decision.
You can't dabble in this game and expect to get what you want. You can get to what you want, but if you don't keep it, you'll go right back to where you was at, and it's terrible.
It
As somebody
is.
that is, I had a pause in fitness for about a good, I ain't never went too long, but about a good month. And it's just, it's a mental battle getting back in there after you took so much time off. You're like, huh, here we go. It's like starting all over again. So I just think it builds bricks in your mental. It strengthens your mental. So
It
the,
does.
the, the gym and working out is just not physical. It's a lot mental for sure.
I believe it's all mental. I think life is a mind game. How we what's the word? How we react to situations, the choices we make, all of it. It begins in the mind, but your mind even processes things differently when you put the right ingredients in your body. I don't
Hmm.
think the same. I don't think the same. It's almost like a light switch turns on, and I had to wait until I was in my freaking golden years before that light switch came on. But I feel better now than I did 20, 30 years ago. I feel better than I ever have. I'm in better shape. Everything.
Yeah, definitely. What you put in, you definitely gonna get out. You put in junk, you
Yes.
get out junk. You feel sluggish. Put in you put in greatness, greatness is gonna come out.
Like a computer, like a computer, what you put in, you get out. You don't
Exactly.
program it, you don't download the right, you're not gonna have nothing, nothing.
You're right.
So seniors, you're providing services for all ages, 5 and up. What can you do for senior citizens, and what do senior citizens need?
Senior citizens, number one, they need to move around more than they do. It's a lot of senior citizens just think just because they're, I don't even know. I'll say, what you think a senior citizen is? What age you think a senior citizen is?
What age?
Yes,
Well, I can tell you
because
what.
it's 35-year-olds think they see senior citizens out here, right?
You know what? That's so good that you said that, because we always say age is just a number, but for society and living in this world, senior citizens, what, 65, 63, whatever. I mean, if I ate at Denny's, I can get a senior meal at Denny's.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's 55, but just of age, you get of age, you're seasoned. Let's say that instead of seniors, you're seasoned. And I do know that you need, uh, you said to move more.
yeah, you
I
got to
hate
move
it when
more.
I see
People,
these.
go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Uh, People tend to stop moving once they get older because of life. Like you said earlier, life be life, and Big Mama always say, just keep on, like you said the other day, keep on living. You'll see. Keep on
Yes,
living, you
keep
will
on
see for
living.
sure. So stuff just doesn't, nothing. It's always something. I always say that's always something. So it's gonna be a little. It's gonna be. It's harder for people that don't really have the mentality to just push through adversity to get to that point where they want to just keep going and going. So they'll stop. So for senior citizens who, if they wanted to keep moving, they could do simple stuff like a walk. Man, I always go back to the walk. I can't explain that enough. A simple walk will take some people far further than they ever been. And if they can't walk, they could do something. It's something they
Yeah,
could be doing.
it's something they can be doing.
And it would be a lot of senior citizens have injuries too. So, you know, I'm not just a trainer or a personal trainer. I'll rehab too. I do it all. So it's just like all trades in one. So it's not just one thing. I'm not just training basketball or footwork or speed and agility or strength or somebody want to lose weight. Shoot, if you hurting, we gonna get to the bottom of it. I'm not a doctor, but anything out my hands past that, we gonna get it in. Because I've had plenty of injuries and I rehabbed the majority on my own. Straight off research and learning and just years and years of putting stuff on my book.
Yeah, you have always been athletic, just starting with sports as a young child, and I know you deal with toddlers also. So going from seniors to the young age, we live in, and forgive me for I'm looking down. I'm trying to make it's something going on with the live, but that's why I'm looking down. But we are in the screen world,
Oh yeah,
and
for sure.
toddlers love the color, the animation, the quickness. They love
Mm-hmm.
all of that to the screen. So to get them away from that screen, because that impacts their brain in ways that we don't want to talk about and we don't want to
Mm,
accept. But it's a
mm,
babysitter. It's a babysitter for parents. It's a
mm,
babysitter for grandparents to put them
mm.
in front of a screen. They need to be out there with that vitamin D. They need to be. You go. You talk about it.
My boys stay outside. And they do watch TV. I don't take away the TV from them at all.
Mm-hmm.
Uh but it's in the moderation for sure. Some days, well, most days actually, they'll go the whole day without even watching the screen. And then before bed, I let them watch about 30 minutes before they go to bed. That's most days. Some days, for those people with children, we have children over here, not just a child. We have children. I
Plural. The
Yes,
plural.
plural. So I know exactly how it is. Some days you just don't want to deal with your children at all, and that's it's nothing wrong with that at all. Some days
Nothing
because their
wrong with it.
children are a lot. So we don't just give them iPads. They don't even my iPad's catching dust. We don't even open that thing. But they're like they Disney movies at the end of the day. But else when they wake up, me and April, we walking a mile every day. They ride with us. They riding their bikes. We walked two the other day, actually. We walked 2 miles the
Wow.
other day. They rode their
They
bikes.
walk
They rode their
2 miles.
bikes with
Oh, they're
us.
riding their bikes.
No,
Okay.
no, no. They're riding their bikes. They're riding their
Okay.
bikes.
Okay.
The car, they walked it a few times, but it's easier for us to get our workout in if they ride their bikes. Because Jackson will be crying and he the baby, so we got and I ain't picking up him. He thick, so I ain't picking him up. So it's really for us, but for your child and your for your children to see you do that, it helps them mentally. And then, like I said, they stay outside, they play outside. So
Yeah.
they always
Yeah.
outside all day. They exploring the front yard. We have outside boys. We have real boys, so they don't know what sitting in front of an iPad all day is. They do sometimes. Now, a while ago they did, but they have their days, few days. But it's really the TV at the end of the day, for real.
And a lot of, especially for boys, they don't learn by sitting still. They learn by moving around, doing things, jumping, hopping. Boys are all over the place, whereas a girl might sit quietly for a longer period of time than a boy. But a boy's brain is differently. They need that a way to expel their energy. They're
Yeah,
curious in
exactly.
different ways. Yes, yes.
Yeah, so
So go ahead.
yeah, so I'm starting with toddlers too, because a lot of these toddlers need to get out, and I want to be the reason why they get out. Because it's at that age too, unless they really want to play football or baseball or any sport, they just want to be outside and run around and have fun anyway. So
Yeah. So off the
it's
leash
it's it's a fun.
athletics, Killeen, Texas. If you know someone in the Killeen, Texas area. Oh, I also noticed you have your Facebook page is up, and you'll be adding more content to that. So please, it doesn't cost a thing, even if you don't use his services. Like the page, please go to Off the Leash Athletics. This is a business that everyone in the family can benefit from. Off the Leash Athletics. Go to the page, Facebook page, like the Facebook page. Um, and where else are you on social media?
I'll be on Instagram at the end of the week, but that's gonna
Okay,
be it. It's gonna be Instagram and Facebook.
okay. And what kind of content can we expect?
Workouts. You're gonna see those workouts on there. I already got stuff loaded up. Workouts, different type of drills to do. Examples of different type of drills you can do, stretches. I'm gonna put all that together all on there. I ain't gonna give y'all the whole bag, but I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of sauce. So
And can we talk about the cost? You're starting out new, so you guys, his cost is going to, of course, increase. His cost now is less than affordable. Less
way
than affordable.
way less than affordable, and I'm offering great work too. Like
Oh
awesome,
God. You know what?
awesome work.
You I'm gonna go ahead. You undersell your worth as a personal trainer, as someone who inspires. Um, he will definitely get you off the leash. He'll get you off the sofa. He'll get you out from front of that TV. You will hear him in your head. I know I did. Just like I did 100 jumping jacks before we went live, because I don't know, I felt like I needed to do something. I needed to do more. And we all need to be held accountable by somebody. So even on Join the Journey group page, I've asked him to come and do this for Join the Journey. People join the journey for different reasons. It's not my journey.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has their own personal journey. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Javon has his own personal journey. We all have that goal to be healthy and well, but your journey is different. So I just asked him to come and be a part of Join the Journey group. Just your presence alone to offer a little tip, your one-liners, whatever you want to share and join the journey. I welcome it because I want people to feel good. I don't get paid for any of what I'm doing. I
Yeah,
just want
facts.
people to feel good because I feel good. And
Everybody should feel like that.
yes, and I credit a lot of that for you just being an example, me being around you and watching you. I'm like, ain't nobody going to the gym. And there, now I'm a member of the YMCA. You know, I can go to
I
any
never saw.
class.
I never saw that coming ever.
I never saw that coming.
But
I never saw that coming.
that's how it works, man. I see it too many times. People who never step foot in the gym, once the ball start rolling, simple. I say they say it walk, crawl, walk, run. They start crawling, doing stuff at the house, regular squats, anything regular, just walking for
Yes.
30 minutes. Then they
Yes.
start walking, and they doing extra work outside, they doing moving more, then you start running too. You might want to go start doing the gym, then it's up from there. And there's so many avenues you could do in the fitness industry. You'll never get bored. You can bike, from biking to rowing to cycling to, man, it's the sky's the limit for real. So once you start, it's over with. You off the leash then.
And it's
I want people to get off the leash, so I want to start it up for you. So it's
yes.
like it's like every time you get somebody in the gym, it's like a mama bird kicking the baby bird off the nest. Cause that's how it is. They start flying on their own, and then the deed is done. I just want to change lives from there, from that point.
Yes, and it's a consistency. It's a consistency, and I got a lot of ideas in my head, especially for the seasoned group, my peers, because you don't have to wake up and feel aches and pains. And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm not saying this to show off. I'm saying
Now
this
you
to
can brag.
when I wake up in the morning, I don't have to sit on the edge of my bed and wait for my bones to wake up, my muscles. I get up and I walk. And that is such a blessing to me. But one day we're going to have that conversation you said people weren't ready for, and that is uh, your spiritual life and how you take care of your temple, that connection.
Mm.
We'll have that conversation. But we're going to close. We're going to close now. We're going to stay in for 30 minutes. I just want you to give some last words. This is Off the Leash Athletics. Please go to his Facebook page. You will see his reels and clips throughout Facebook, on the journey, on Off the Leash Facebook page, on my personal page, wherever I can put it. We are pushing fitness. We're pushing health for all ages. Get out from in front of the screen. Move your body. Move your body. The more you move, finish that, Javon.
The less you hurt.
Unless you.
Yeah, straight off the head like that. Yeah.
Good one. That was a good
Hey,
one.
you put me on the spot, Johnny, on
Did
the
I?
spot right there. Johnny on the
You always
spot.
got you always have a comeback. You always have a solution for excuse. You always have, I'm not gonna say you have all the answers, but whatever your issues are, for those of you who are watching, Javon, Off the Leash Athletics, he's set apart from the others. Um, he's approachable, he will hold you accountable. He lives and breathes what he trains, what he shares with you. It's his life. It's a lifestyle. It's not something that he just picked up and decided to do. This is what he lives. Okay, I said you were going to have closing remarks. You got 30 seconds and we're off the air.
If you don't know where to start, just start walking. That's all I'm gonna say. That's gonna be my closing remarks every time I come up here.
Say it
Just start
again.
walking. Just start walking if you don't know where to start, and
Just
start
start
drinking water.
and start drinking water. You heard
That's
it. You
that's where you
heard
start.
it.
If you don't know what to do to start getting in shape, put the juices down. We'll work on the diet later, but to start out, drink some water and start walking.
You heard it from Off the Leash Athletics. We'll be here. Hopefully, if I can get them on once a week, we'll be on once a week. And thank you for tuning in. Go like the page, Off the Leash Athletics. Thank you for joining us.